If you've played Hunt Showdown for more than 20 hours, you probably share the opinion that this trait is bad. But exactly what is the problem with Conduit, and what can be done to make it better? Conduit is one of the 4 traits unlocked at level 1. Costing 4 points, the description states that when picking up a clue, bounty token, or closing a quick play rift, you receive a small health and stamina boost. Right off the bat, you can see that this trait is only useful in 2 very specific scenarios. When you've been hit once or twice by the PvE guarding the clue and don't want to waste a medkit, or when you've been hurt somehow during a fight and could use some quick healing by picking up the bounty. I know I haven't experienced either of these benefits while using Conduit in about 300 hours of gameplay, but that's only in my case. To be super specific, Conduit gives a heal of 50 HP, which is not insignificant, the same amount as a medkit, but leads us into the other issue with the trait, the clues. Since the PvE generally is not an issue for most players, with some outliers, after a few hours in game, it's a hard sell on Conduit, as its only real usage comes from healing after PvE attacks on clues. Since clues can be used as a tool to know when an area is safe, that the animation for picking it up is loud, takes several seconds, and leaves you defenseless, it's very rare that you'd choose to seal a clue mid-fight. Additionally, since banishing already heals you to full health, you rarely get the chance to fight in the 3-minute window before picking up the bounty. Even if you do, you've got 2 chances to refill your medkits provided you win the fight. While not every trait in this game has to be a must-pick, Conduit is severely lacking when compared to its cost. Speaking of cost, do you know what else you can get for 4 points that will heal you a significant amount? Ghoul is a trait that provides a small health bonus when you kill grunts close to you, which can allow you to heal back entire bars provided you aren't under pressure from enemy hunters. Not only that, but Ghoul also works on projectile kills of monsters up to 25 meters away. Let's compare the differences. Health bonuses. Conduit. Stand still for 3 seconds and get 50 HP back for a maximum of 6 times a match, not including the bounty pickups. Ghoul. Shoot or melee a grunt for an instant 10 HP back, not relying on preset clue spawns, can be repeated ad infinitum. Range. Conduit. While it pairs alright with Serpent, you will mostly need to be standing on top of the clue, which is often out in the open and drawing attention for enemy hunters. Ghoul. Any basic enemy within 25 meters, when killed loudly or quietly, will give you a small health increase and a chance to earn an entire bar back. Stamina bonus. Conduit. Negligible. Greyhound, another 4-point trait, is entirely more useful than this one. Besides that, stamina only makes your character move slightly slower and has no negative effect on aiming down sights, so this is pretty much unnecessary. Ghoul. No stamina boost. Even when considering all these options, surely the Bloodline unlock rank would make this an unpractical choice for people who are just trying to prestige, right? Yes, Ghoul, what is essentially a straight upgrade from Conduit, can be unlocked in just about 2 hours worth of playtime. But what would make Conduit a competitive choice against so many other great traits? One option might be to lower its price down to 1 or 2. Not much competition in that price range, but would probably still be easily beat out by Bulwark or Gator Legs, at least in its current state. Another, more volatile change might be to allow it to replenish 1 lost health bar per clue found. This might encourage a risky strategy where you neglect to heal lost bars in hopes of finding them free on the map. While it will leave you near helpless if you fought somebody right off the bat, it could be a decisive way to benefit from the upgrade points you'd save by scavenging off clues. This may backfire, however, and only promote a playstyle where clues are ignored and saved for when players have won an engagement somewhere else on the map. Another creative change could be to keep the low health boost, but to scrap the stamina boost and replace it with a special effect. Possibly something like slightly faster reloading for 10 seconds, or an enlarged throwing distance again for a short period. This could act as a last-ditch effort which would require extremely precise timing, a risky play that would trade knowledge of enemy presence for a temporary boost in efficiency. Not only that, but since enemies too can hear the trait being picked up, it allows an opportunity for counterplay as long as they're thinking straight. All in all, we can agree Conduit is not a good trait. It struggles to compete at 4-point range, and its use is beyond niche. Whether or not these absurd changes to it are applied doesn't really matter, as long as it gets a much needed rework. If you've made it this far through the video, I'd like to sincerely thank you for watching it in its entirety. This is my first sort of experience doing a video of this caliber, and I'd really like to make a couple more because I enjoy making the short, factoid-centered types of videos, especially around Hunt, which I'm really enjoying recently. All I can do now is ask you to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and stick around for more, and suggest something in the comments. Thanks.